Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Rudy Banks, your host of the Entrepreneur Journey. I want to welcome you back. I have another great video, guys. I have a lot of information packed in this video, and I'm super excited. I actually just got back. I went on a family reunion, went back to Maryland, got a chance to eat some seafood and crabs and all that good stuff, and reconnect with a lot of family members I hadn't seen in years. And so I'm especially excited. Today's video is really about how to get eyeballs in front of your offers. I know a lot of times we've talked about how to find CPA and affiliate offers, but most people are struggling with getting traffic to them. And you want to see strategies that work, not just people talk about it, but you want to see examples of stuff people are doing that actually work. So that's what I'm all about in this channel. And I'm going to basically show you a strategy. I'm going to build it right in front of you. I borrowed some of this from one of my other friends' channels, Alex's channel, and I'll put a link below. But I'm going to expand on and optimize it a little bit. If you need additional assistance, which some of you have already reached out to me on Instagram and my Facebook channel, my Facebook group, and you need assistance on done for you type campaigns and stuff like that. So I had a little chance to do some thinking, while I was on vacation, traveling, and so I basically put together, some consulting and coaching assistance for you. So if you go to my website that I use for all my marketing and for my media, Banks Media, and I'll put a link below or pop it up on the screen somewhere here, maybe right there, and go to that site and go under services and do look at the consulting coaching. I have some rates on there that'll help you. I'll do one-on-one Skype calls with you and different things like that, and maybe help you build a campaign or share a campaign. I'm part of a lot of different networks, and I have access to a lot of done for you solutions. So if you need additional help, you want to try stuff that that's proven that works, then hit me up there and we can set up a coaching call, and I'm more than welcome to help you out. Let's get into this video. Let's go. All right, so in the previous video, I had actually built, a page. I was showing you how to reverse engineer, some of the offers that you can find on Craigslist. So like I said before, Craigslist is a good way to see what people are promoting when it comes to CPA offers or maybe affiliate offers as well. And I showed you how to do that in the previous video. So check it out above. And so this is kind of what the site looks like now. I didn't get to finish everything in that tutorial, but the person would click on apply now, and then they can sign up, and it takes them directly to the inbox dollars CPA offer. And as you recall, that offer, just by a person signing up, they get $5 just for signing up, and you get $2.80. So you just rinse and repeat, but the main thing is getting people in front of your offer. I showed you how to do paid traffic through Craigslist. I mentioned some of the things I've done with Bing ads, and so this strategy is a little bit more grassroots, and it's basically pull tabs. So I'm just going to type in on Google pull tab flyers. So you've seen stuff like this before. You've seen stuff like this. Need a babysitter. The people putting information, and you walk by. You might be in Walmart or Target. So I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to help build the template. I'm going to use Canva to actually make the flyer. I'm going to show you some other tools that I use in my freelance work. So I do stuff on Fiverr. I design mockups and stuff for authors and people who need to mock up e-commerce websites, and they need products, but they need their logo and stuff on it. So I have tools for that. So I'm going to use that and show you how I use that tool. And maybe it's something you can learn from as well. But again, these are basically, it's a big headline, big eye-catching. Because imagine walking through a store, you need something to catch your eye really, really quick. And so I'm going to do it the way I would do it, and then I'm just going to take you behind the scenes, and we're going to build this together. All right, so let's go over to Canva. And first thing I want is a flyer, and I want 8.5 by 11, so that's 8.5 by 11. And I could just go through here and find a template, something that is similar to what I want. But as you recall, this particular offer, you know, it's about music. So it's about promoting the idea of a person can, you know, while they're sitting in the laundromat or wherever they may be, if they love listening to music, why not make some money while you're doing it? And so I want something that's eye-catching. And the first thing I want is like a, you know, eye-catching headline. So I would probably do something like, I could say help wanted now or something, or help wanted today. And that just drives a sense of urgency. And we're going to optimize this as we go, but I'm just like any landing page, you know, you want something to catch a person's eye. So what I could do, I could try to do that on my own, or I'm gonna also show you just do it from here. So let's say make money online listening to music. So why reinvent the wheel when you can just find some examples? All right, so let's go to this one. And what I'm looking for is like some artwork, some things that are catch a person's eye. So this person's happy, she's listening to music, get rewarded for listening. So stuff like that. That'll help you with your copy, what we call copy in the marketing world. And it stems from the word copyright, but not protection, but it's just the wording to entice a person to take action, click a link, or, you know, open that magazine and continue reading. So I do like that. You know, get rewarded for listening, get paid for your opinion. These are all different strategies. But let me keep looking here. I like this one here too. So this one talks about money. Earn $12 an hour listening to music. Now, who wouldn't want to, you know, listen to music and make $12 an hour? If you're, you know, someone sitting in a laundromat or just trying to kill time, why not make some money while you're doing it? This one has some text over it, so I can't really copy that image. So what I want to do is try to recreate something like that. And so you remember before I had certain websites I would go to, Pixabay, and I could just say woman listening to music. And I'm doing this real time, guys, so it's not like I've pre-researched this. So I'm just doing this as I would do this offer. So here's a lady here, she's listening to music. I want somebody really smiling though. I mean, she's kind of grinning, but not really overly smiling. That could almost work. See, I would want something like this, but as you notice, that's Shutterstock, so you would actually have to, it's got a watermark and stuff on it. Now there's ways to, I mean, you can buy it, I mean, there's ways in Photoshop to remove that stuff, but I want something that looks something like that. That would be kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna grab one of these, I'm gonna table it. Let's see, how does that look? I'll save that. Let me go over to the other website is Pexels. And that's pretty cool. So I could save that. This photo is overly used. I've seen, bless her heart, I've seen that photo so many times. You know, you don't want something like look totally stock that everybody's used 1,000 times. And also one thing too, to think about the demographic where you live too. You know, if it's, you know, you gotta think about if you're in a city or a rural area, you kind of gotta appeal to the market you're into. Is a person relatable to the area you're trying to promote in? This is kind of, I mean, she's not really smiling, but she's got the phone, she's showing the headset, the earphones. All right, let's just go back with that original one. So now I just need to do an upload. Go to my downloads folder. And I'm gonna just, if I take the color out of it, that's what it's gonna look like in black and white. So what I could do, what I'll do is I'll change this text to white. But before I do that, let me put a backdrop behind it. So I'll go to elements, I'm gonna create a shape, drag that up, and then I'll position that to the back. And now I'll take this here, change that to white. And if I want that to really pop, so I'll make that bigger. Maybe find a different fonts, something that stands out. Help want it. And to really make that pop off the page, I'll hit copy, change the color, and I'll send that backwards, and it kind of gives it a little bit of a shadow effect. Let's see. I could do that, or I could just delete this altogether. Change this to black. All right, so now that's gonna really stand out. Somebody walks by. And then send that backwards. Maybe shrink it down a little bit. Need to move this up some. Move that up. So I have to leave enough room at the bottom for the tabs, so that they're probably gonna be what, maybe a couple inches long, maybe 1.5 inches long, maybe. So I have to make sure I allow for that. Let's see. Make it vibrant. Okay, and then I want to add some, I need to add I'll say something like new research group paying get paid. Get paid $75 to listen to music. And remember, look at these headlines. Earn $12 per hour listening to music online. We'll go back to some of those headlines. Get rewarded for listening. Earn loan. So that's how to help you with the headlines. Where we at? I think that just needs to expand out a little bit more. So get paid 75. Let's see. I think I'm gonna leave it a little bit more generic. Get paid to listen. I would say listen to music online, get paid. Now. All right, so listen to music online, get paid now, help wanted. And then I can put some text, music research group. New music research study, and I can put something like that right. Oops. But you get the gist of it. So I'm just basically listening out why the person wants. Why are they gonna pay? And it's a research study. That's why they're gonna pay. Okay. Help wanted, new music research study, listen to music online, get paid now. And I probably need to shrink that down a little bit. Not a big fan of that font. All right, we got the flyer. We got the rough outline of the flyer. Now we need to call to action. Get paid now. I could always do it the way you've always seen it done. So if you have a number that you want them to contact you by, you could either put a website or you can just put a number. So I'm just gonna do 555. And as you know, I use a company called SMS Phone Leads. That's what I use to do my SMS service, and I've promoted that and shared that in previous videos. So I just copy that. Boom. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 13 or 12 people. And if I want to add a little line. Just click, man. All I'm doing is clicking. Online editor, clicking away. And you can get fancy. You can, you know, put the little dashes in there or whatever. But so add some more text. Viet. All right, so there we go. And that's basically a rough flyer. Help wanted, need music research study, listen to music online, get paid now, right? I could probably, that just needs to be more pronounced. All right, that stands out more. And there we go. And I mean, I could do other stuff like here's, if I don't want that stuff in the background, I can go to, you know, I showed you in a previous video, you go to remove.bg. I could load my picture in there and I'll remove that photo. Let's just do a test here. Why not? I like to show you guys stuff because I think it helps make it more relevant for you. So I'm just gonna grab this, and there you go, just like that. Now I can download that. Who cares about the color? It's gonna be black and white anyway. So I just downloaded that, right? And just so I don't mess up, the good thing about Canva, I just do like that, copy that page, and delete that image there, and I'll upload the new image. And now I have more space. Now I can do, you know, I can play with the layers a little bit. Layers always help your images, you know, pop a little bit more. Position backward. So yeah, position backward. Now I can make this bigger. Maybe I want to add a musical note or something to really make it stand out more. So let's see if I can find some clip art. Music note. All right. Do something like that, or I could just do, that's a premium one. Let's see. It's not bad. I think I like the regular one. That's different. I actually put it on her shirt. And I can fade that out. We won't make it fancy. All right, so got my own image. And from there, we're pretty much set. Now, what I wanted to do to expand that, I'm gonna copy this one again. Another thing you can do, being that we have our phone number here, you know, I'm gonna go over to SMS Phone Leads. So if you haven't, you know, tried it out, it's 20 bucks, guys. 20 bucks, and you get was it 100 or 200 free messages with your account. And then after you use those up, I think it's like less than like 1 cent per text message. But this is all pure automation. And I did another video, in-depth tutorial on this one as well. But essentially what happens is I have an SMS number, and what I would do I will put that number here. And so the person, when they, just say tear, I would have to say, just text this number. Maybe I'll just say right here, text me. People know so text me at this number, and then what'll happen is I'll have an automatic response set up. And I did that in SMS before. Let's see. And let me just show you that I have used this in the past. So I did this before my Craigslist stuff. So look at that. you get some crazy stuff sometimes, but like I said, they'll message you interested. It doesn't really matter. Whatever, as long as they message you, the system will automatically respond back. So you also have the feature of setting up a voicemail. I had all that set up too. You get a bridge page if you want to refer the program that's already set up. They actually have a SMS blaster you can upgrade to, and it's actually, versus doing emails, you can actually do SMS blasting. So yeah, just check this out. I mean, it's very good. They have a lot of training as well. Just say set up my system, and it takes you through everything you need. Videos. But I won't go into all the details because I've done videos on this before. But this is what I do. So once my profile is set up in here, you text me, and then I'll have a predefined message that comes back to you via text. And so we would paste that number here, and they could text, and then what you do then is send them to your website. So where I created this website, I would essentially send them back here. And this is work with us. This is my music research page. They're going to apply now, and then they're going to go here, and it'll tell them a little bit about the program. They can sign up, and then you get a commission, just like that. That's the process. Now, the juicy part, like I said, I was going to optimize. You've seen these pull tabs. You've seen the pull tabs all along in Walmart and all these different stores. But here's another cool thing I want to do to expand that idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to QR code generator. And so now what I can do is actually help the person rather than them, honestly, people are lazy. So how can we make it more convenient? So what I want to do is, this is one option. I've already copied this. So what I'm going to do differently, I'm just going to rip all of this off. Boom. All right. Now, I will say, when you look at these, you have to think about it. When you're in the store, it doesn't hurt to try both options. You just say, call one, need help, maybe change the lady and put a different person, have two different flyers, and do one like this with the pull tabs. I will say, a lot of times you walk by, if you see something torn off, maybe they catch your eye, and then it might entice another person to tear one off because they see that someone was interested. If they see a fresh sheet and nobody's torn anything off, maybe, it's sort of like social media now, where people, they don't see a video has likes, or a post or comment doesn't have any likes, so they figure there's no social proof, so why should I even be interested? So I thought of it from that perspective, but also I think of it from a perspective of automation and easy. A lot of people are lazy. Who's gonna, are they willing to take the time to tear it off, or will they rip the whole thing off the wall? But how can we make it appeal to someone who's a little bit more tech savvy? So I thought about, why not make a QR code? And if you're familiar with QR codes, it's sort of like a barcode, but it's a lot more data. Barcode is just like a string of numbers, and you can get crazy with two-dimensional and all that stuff, but I'm not going to go there. But a QR code can actually pack in, text. It can pack in other stuff in commands, because it's almost website driven. So I'm going to go to, this one was called QR-code-generator.com. You can search anything online, just type in QR code generator. And what we're going to do is click on SMS, and then we're going to put our number in. So I got to go back to home. This is my SMS number for SMS Phone Leads. So basically the person has to know who to text, right? So I can automatically put that number in. Now they don't even have to pull a tab. All I have to do is just scan the code. And then what I want to say is, I want to say, almost there. Press send to get more info. And I can actually predefine this text. So now I can have different QR codes for different flyers, and I can just change this text and I'll know which flyer it came from. So I could say, all right, almost there, press send to get more information. All right, now I'll do it like this. I am interested in getting paid to listen to music online. And I can say code. And then whatever store I want to code it or something, I could say Target TR1, TRG1, whatever the store is, TRG11, right? And then I would say press send all right, so send message now, and then I'll say press send. Guys, you're getting this stuff real time, so this is what it's all about. So what's going to happen is I'm going to generate this code. I am interested in getting to listen. I'm interested in getting paid to listen to music online. And there's my code. Send message now, press send. And I'll put this in. And then I'll hit create code. And there's my image. So now I can download that image. All right, let's save it. Let's open the file. There we go. All right, so there's my QR code. And what I'm gonna do is, just so you guys can see this, record my screen. All right, opening it up, and then I'm going to scan it, and there we go. Okay, I just got the SMS message, and I'm gonna hit OK. And what it does is it pre-populates my text message. So I hope you can read that, but and then all I have to do is hit send. And it's sent, and bam, there's the follow-up message. So I gotta go back to Canva and I'll upload that image. That's my QR code now. Oh, it's huge. No, I'm gonna do that. Shrink it down a little bit. It's terrible. Okay, so I can say and delete all this stuff now. Delete that. Oh yeah, I didn't make this black and white in the previous. So I can change the saturation, change that. Bump the contrast up. Oops. All right. Now all I need to do is say scan me or scan for need to font something that's easy to, there we go. It's got a lot of spacing in it, so I need to shrink that down. That's better. All right, so now that's basically what it's gonna do. Let's make that a little bit bigger. How's that look? Or I can swap it. I didn't mean to do that. And maybe put an arrow or something. I mean, it's pretty obvious. If somebody know what a QR code is, then it should be okay. It should be good. But I'm just gonna spice it up a little bit. Rotate that joker. Come on. All right, so help wanted, new music, research study, listen to music online, get paid. Again, I can play with the fonts a little bit. Get paid now. Scan code or text music to blah, 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 right? Change my number. I'm actually gonna show you guys how to do this, man. If you follow along, you're gonna make some money. And you wanted some traffic strategy, so this is another thing you can do. Again, you've got free traffic and paid traffic. Now, free isn't always free. It's gonna take some time. You're gonna have to invest some time, some capital via your time to do some of these things. But once it's done, it's done. Now, if you need help, creating this stuff and you don't want to do it, hit me up, Banks Media. Let's get on a Skype call or whatever. And if you need help creating stuff like this and you just don't have the time to do it, I'm more than willing to do it, through my company, and we'll turn it around for you pretty quickly. If you want flyers in color, we can easily change it to color, but this is basically just another way to expand or expound upon the previous idea. So we can go the old school route. I showed you the old school route, pull tabs, and then here's another route. Draw someone's attention. Oh, I would add maybe the money sign to it. Maybe something like that. Shrink it down a little bit. And there you go, folks. So you just want to catch someone's eye. She's having fun, she's listening to music, and she's going to make some money at the same time. Do up a little bit. Now, I also mentioned a website I use called Placeit. So if you don't want to get that involved in Canva, I'm going to show you another option. How are we doing on time? Still recording, okay. So I want to show you another option. This is a website I use called Placeit. And if you're interested in it, this program, the information is below. I'll show you how to get access to it. But I use this a lot for a lot of my Fiverr gigs. So I'm fully transparent here. So let's see, I'll show you. So I use this for a lot of my Fiverr gigs. Sometimes I'll do, like for example, I do book mock-ups and stuff. I have a Fiverr gig for that. People send me their logo, their graphic, or they already have their artwork done, and I just go through and create them a nice looking mock-up. They want to show somebody a certain demographic with their product. You can see how many pages and pages of products I've done. And that's just something I do on Fiverr. I actually did, working on a music course for kids. I did some of the logo work right through here. I do Photoshop and all that stuff, but I try to just keep it simple, guys, and that's the best way online. The simpler you can make it, the faster you can turn things around. But let me get back to what I was talking about. But before my shameless plug of Place It. So I wonder if I just type in music, right? So here are some graphics. Like if you want to design like a podcast cover or something like that, I can actually use this image. So maybe I didn't want to go out on Pixabay and all those different sites, and I would say I'm already using a tool like this. I can go here and use this graphic. You know, it's a very eye-catching photo, and I can change this stuff. Change the icon. See, I changed that icon to something different. I can change the person. Let me say I don't want that lady, I want a different lady. So now I've got a lady with headphones on, and now I can change this, put this up here. I'll go over here, type help wanted. So listen. Music. Listen to music online and get paid, right? All right, I can do stuff like that. If I'm going to print black and white, I can change this to white. Change that to white over here. Help wanted. Listen to music online, get paid. And then I can put my QR code, you know, same stuff. But then I can't really add all that extra stuff here. So what I'll have to do is just hit download. And what it'll do is it'll give me an image. So then all I have to do on Canva is to import that in. The last thing, while we're waiting for that, on Canva you gotta download it. So you can download it as a PNG, JPEG, PDF standard, or high quality multi-page document PDF. Let's just do high quality. I don't know. I want current page. I don't want all of them. If you do all of them, depending on the type of file, it'll zip them up and make it one combined document, or you have to export each page out. Or maybe this one, it probably just make it into 3 pages. I don't want that. I just want 1 page so I can print. So while that's running, I'm gonna go here, click to download. Over here on all right, so that's good. Open the file. All right, so there's my image, music production, and on Canva. What I'll do is just copy all of this stuff. I'm just gonna delete, not delete everything, but I don't want that image. I don't want this stuff. And I can just upload the one I just created. Guys, I really hope you're getting value out of this, because like I say, I really want to give you guys value. I mean, how many people take the time to show you this stuff for free? See what I mean? So, you know, if I didn't like that headline, I could have withheld that text and just only had one little thing. But I just want to show you how fast how fast you can do this stuff. Just like that. And I can move all that down or change it. Or this could be the full image. Again, you got to play with it, but again, this is all for fun. I'm just showing you guys examples backward. I say to the back. Get rid of that. Change that to white. So even though Pixel, Placer doesn't have, if I can't put all the text I want, I can still create something pretty cool. Shrink that down. That's 36. Make it 32. I'm just clicking away. I hope you click, click, click. And look at that. I like how the QR code kind of breaks up that. I don't know what I would do there. I would probably make that gray so it would show up. I don't know. Or not have it altered. Just take it out. Help wanted, listen to music online and get paid. New music research study. Listen to music, get paid now. Today. All right, so there's 2 versions. So now I can download this one. And I'm gonna print these out and show you what they're gonna look like. Let's see, page 4. Download that. Go to my downloads. 100%. For you, let's make it a single page view. And that's what the flyer looked like. So now I can print that out. All right, and I'll print this one out. Grab it off my printer. All right, we finished printing the documents. Let me see how these things look here. Hey, looks pretty good. No, I gotta fix that one. The margins off a little bit. Hey, I'm transparent, so check that out. Bam. I gotta fix the bottom. See how I got cut off at the bottom? So that's one. And here's the other one. So I need to, let me fix that real quick. So another thing you can do, again, now it's just a matter of putting these out in stores that you normally go to. So if you go to Walmart, a grocery store, they have a spot where you can do solicitations like this. Just go ahead and post them just to save paper. I have my printer set up for duplexing. So here we go. So I just printed them out, and there you go. Everything's clean. This is the other one. Bam, all the information is on there. I'm gonna run my phone on this code again just to make sure. So I'm open up my QR reader. I'm gonna scan that code right there. Receive the text. I'm hitting send. And I got the message back from SMS Phone Leads. So it's working. And that, my friend, is another strategy to help you guys out. So I hope all this was beneficial for you. I showed you a wealth of information. Just rewind back, go back through the content. If you need more information or something didn't make sense, comment below. I've showed you how to take a CPA offer that we've previously discussed, max bid on it. It doesn't even matter what the offer is. You could be selling tennis shoes. Here's another strategy you can use. You can employ, SMS messaging, or just do a little bit of legwork here and, post some flyers. The other thing, I'll do a follow-up video to this, but there is a way to automate this. You can actually hire people to do tasks for you. So you can find a site like TaskRabbit. This is one of them you can use, and I'm quite sure there are other people you can find on Craigslist to do this, but let's just say flyer. So event marketing, yeah, TaskRabbit. So parties and events will help you get the word about your event, everything from handing out flyers to online posting. Yeah, so TaskRabbit is one of them. Just has to be in your area. You got Indeed, you got different sites you can use. But yeah, I would start there. So go to TaskRabbit. Just follow the steps we just did. We created, our own flyer. All you have to do now is just email it to the person, and they could print it out. You pay them, let them print it out, or you can, it's just how you want to barter. But you wouldn't even have to leave your house. You just created it. You could actually go on Fiverr and get somebody to create it, based on these examples, or if you need me to create it through my my company, I can do that for you as well. And just so you know, if you want to learn a little bit about Banks Media, what I put together for you guys, again, I build websites, I do graphics. You see my marketing training firsthand. I'm very transparent on what I do. My portfolio, which I probably need to update some more, but I've done music videos. We did some 3D animation. This is some of the stuff I've done with my mockups and designs. I need to post some more stuff on here. I can do your intros for your videos, YouTube videos, do all that cool stuff. But if you go into services and the coaching, I do have some coaching, and I'll probably, if you reach out to me, I'll probably maybe run some specials. But right now, this is kind of the way I priced it. So if you need a 15-minute block of time, and that's basically, I call that the quick fix. So if you need somebody to look over your website, look over your marketing plan, look over your landing page, or just say, hey, what do you think about this? Can I fix it? Why is it not converting? Something's broken. I'm using ClickMagick, some tracking software. Anything you need help with, if we can do it in 15 minutes, I'll do a Skype call with you. You need to get 15-minute block. If you want a 30-minute block, it's $40. Same thing. Then it goes up. For an hour, $70, and then if you want, hour and a half, I discounted it, to $100. So if you need that much time, we can look over your strategies. And I'm just here to help you guys. I'm constantly looking for ways to, help someone else get better, because when I learn something, I know how much work it takes to, break through these barriers and roadblocks when it comes to marketing and making money online. So if I can be of assistance to you, reach out to me. I got Banks Media. I'm Rudy Banks on Skype. I got a Google Voice number here. You can contact me, solved at banksmedia.com. I'm everywhere. So I hope you enjoy this content. Again, I was wound up a little bit because I've been on travel and finally got a chance to record this video. Now I got to do all the editing and all that good stuff before you see it. But guys, keep striving, keep looking up, and if you fall down, if you can look up, you can get up. And I'll see you guys in another episode. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Peace.